What's up, guys? Hey, it's Joe here. I got some reception, and I'm overlooking the ocean here. It's beautiful. I can't see if you can see it. The sun's pretty bright, but there it is out there. Anyways, been short on Wi-Fi access, and it's been difficult. And also, you always want to have your messages be so perfect and so right. But today, actually, I wanted to share some amazing stuff that has happened, because today has been such a tremendously, inspirational day. It was amazing. So every day I'm walking, on trails or on the highway, and today, every day on the way to work and on the way home, these two trucks go by me, and they honk and they bump their fist, and they're like, "Yeah, Joe." It's phenomenal. And so I'm walking, feeling juiced up. Those guys cruise by, two contractors, and then an old man stopped. A nice gentleman stopped, pulled over and said, "Hey, are you Joe?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm Joe." And he said, "Hey, my wife overheard what you're talking about last night, and she loved it, and I just wanted to tell you good job and keep it going, man. Marriage is so important. It's so hard." He's probably about a 76-year-old man, I would guess, and such a nice gentleman. And he said, "What can I do? I can't give you a ride because I know you need the miles. So what can I do?" And I said, "I don't know, give me a hug." So he gave me a hug and encouraged me to keep going, and told me that marriage is tough and it's hard, but it's so worth it, and that it gets its best after it gets its worst, and you got to fight through those times. And just his love and inspiration meant so much. And so I continued my walk down the road, and yet another car went by, hooting and hollering, honking horns. And so I've realized that this is touching a lot of people's hearts, and it really, really is important to get the message out of how important marriage is, and how you got to really stick to it, even in the hardest times. It's not, for better. It's for better, for worse, and richer and poorer. So last night I was sitting at a restaurant eating, had a nice meal, and the guy on the right was celebrating his 17th wedding anniversary with his wife, and they were just so uplifted by my message and what I was doing. And the guy to my left was a nice guy, Ted, if you're listening. Great time talking to you. But he went through a divorce, and he was now dating a woman for 11 years that he loves dearly, more than anything in the world. But yet he said he'd never get married again. He was jaded. He was pissed off. He hated it. He had a 21-year-old son that's in the military he was very proud of, but he didn't get to spend as much time with him as he wanted. Mad at his ex, even though they tolerate each other, he said. But reality, that's terrible. So anyways, I just wanted to spread the love and tell you that I'm going to get more vocal on this live, and as I learn how to do it, I'll share more here and let you guys know that hope and love will always prevail. It will always win. And there's so much negativity in this world right now, with everything across the board, man. And when the holidays here, there's not a better time to spread the message of hope and love. And I just want everybody to know that just reach out and touch somebody and say I love you, and give them a hug. Tell your wife that she's beautiful and say thank you so much, and I love watching you play with the kids. Tell your husband he looks handsome and say thank you so much for the way you take care of us and the way that you play with the kids. Appreciate people and share that love. And just we got a very short time on this earth, and there's no reason to sit there and spend it being angry or upset and stuck between the 6 inches between your ears, man. Get out there and do stuff and love people and hug them. And so, like I said, I'll be more vocal. I took a little pit stop here to stretch my knee out, and I noticed I had some reception, so I wanted to say that, and I wanted to share that people are really digging it, and it feels so good to have the support and love from people. And I hope that this message will inspire you to do what's right in your own marriage and fight for it, and never lose sight of it, and never take your spouse for granted. It's hard when shit gets in the way, but love you guys, and have a good one. All right. Actually, I want to say something. So right now I'm looking out at the ocean, man, and I was listening to a Ziggy Marley song, and it says, I'm looking out at the sea, and I wish you were here with me. Love is like the open sea, and I wish you were here with me. So Sonia, if you hear this message, I look out at this ocean and I understand. I know where I made mistakes, and I know where I fell short, and I apologize. You know, anytime that I ever hurt your feelings or made you feel taken for granted, I apologize for that. And reality is you make me a better man, and I know you're worth it, so I won't give up on you. I love you, babe. And this love song is for you. So I do this walk for you. I love you. I don't know how to even end this, guys. So, all right. Bye. I love you guys.